Wu Chien-Shiung was a famous Chinese-American scientist. She was born on May 31, 1912 in China. Her parents wanted her to have a good education, and they supported her interest in science. At that time, many girls did not have the chance to study, but Wu's family believed that education was important for everyone. She worked very hard in school and always did her best. When she was young, Wu loved to study physics. Physics is the science that studies matter, energy, and how they interact with each other. She was very good at it and enjoyed solving problems. After finishing school in China, Wu went to the United States to study at the University of California, Berkeley. She was one of the few women in the field of physics, and it was not always easy, but she never gave up. At Berkeley, Wu worked with many talented scientists. She studied with some of the best minds in the world and learned a lot. After finishing her studies, she started working at Princeton University. This was an important time in her life, because she started doing experiments that would change science forever. One of the most important moments in Wu's career came when she worked on the beta decay experiment. This experiment was very important in the study of nuclear physics. Nuclear physics is the branch of physics that deals with the structure of atoms and their behavior. The beta decay experiment helps scientists understand how some particles, called neutrons, change into other particles called protons. This process is very important in the study of how atoms work and how the universe operates. Wu worked with two scientists named Zheng-Dao Li and Chien-Shiung Yang on this experiment. Together, they tested a theory that said certain particles behave in a way that was not fully understood at the time. Wu's experiment proved that this theory was correct. It was a huge discovery in the world of science. Because of this work, Li and Yang won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1957. Although Wu Chien-Shiung was the one who did the important experiments, she did not receive the Nobel Prize, and many people thought this was unfair. However, Wu was still proud of her work, and continued to do important research for the rest of her life. Wu made many other important contributions to science. She worked on the Manhattan Project during World War II. This was a secret project that developed the first atomic bombs. She was one of the key scientists in this project and helped design experiments that were very important for the development of the bomb. After the war, Wu continued to work in physics, making many discoveries that helped scientists understand the way the world works. Wu was also known for being a teacher. She loved to share her knowledge and help others learn about physics. Many students from all over the world came to study with her. She was a kind and patient teacher who made sure her students understood the material. She often encouraged women and girls to study science and believed that everyone should have the chance to follow their dreams. Throughout her life, Wu faced many challenges. As a woman in science, she had to work harder than many of her male colleagues to prove herself. There were not many women in physics at that time, but Wu's determination and hard work helped her succeed. She became a role model for many young women who wanted to become scientists. Wu was also an example of how to deal with failure. Even though she did not win the Nobel Prize, she never gave up on her work. She continued to do experiments and help other scientists. She was always focused on finding the truth and making discoveries that could help the world. Over the years, Wu received many honors and awards for her work. She became a professor at Columbia University in New York, where she taught for many years. She was respected by scientists all over the world for her knowledge and her hard work. Wu Chien-Shiung passed away on February 16, 1997, but her legacy continues. She is remembered as one of the greatest physicists of the 20th century. Wu Chien-Shiung's story is an inspiration to many people. She showed that with hard work and determination, anyone can achieve great things. She also showed that science is for everyone, no matter their gender, race, or background. Her contributions to physics helped make the world a better place, and she will always be remembered as a pioneer in science. Many people today still study her work and learn from the discoveries she made. Even though she faced many challenges in her life, Wu never gave up on her dreams. She continued to work hard and teach others, always focusing on making the world a better place through science. Her legacy lives on in the minds of the scientists she inspired, and the discoveries she helped make. Wu's life shows that being a scientist is not just about knowledge, but also about passion and perseverance. Her success was not only because she was smart, but also because she was determined to make a difference in the world. She broke barriers for women in science and proved that with hard work, anyone can succeed, no matter the obstacles. Wu Chien-Shiung also had a special way of looking at science. She believed that the most important thing for a scientist was curiosity. She wanted to understand how things work, not just for the sake of knowledge, but to help solve real-world problems. This was what motivated her to continue her work, even when things were difficult. Throughout her career, Wu also remained humble. She never sought fame or attention for herself. Instead, she focused on the work itself and how it could help others. Many people who worked with her admired her not only for her brilliance, but also for her kindness and generosity. In addition to her work in physics, Wu's story has also inspired many people in other fields. Her success shows that anyone, regardless of their gender or background, can make a huge impact in the world. Today, her story is told to young students around the world, as an example of what can be achieved through hard work and dedication. Wu's life continues to be a shining example of what is possible when someone follows their passion and stays committed to their goals. She showed that science is not just for a select few, but is open to anyone who is curious and willing to learn. Her discoveries have shaped the world we live in, and her legacy will inspire future generations to reach for their dreams.